because I've had so many female encounters, right? And then, like I tell them, I only know intelligent, smart black women that most of my friends in my contact list are like 6-figure black women. And they swear, oh, they so tough. Y'all just don't know them, man. Like, ain't no need. They only as masculine as the man they with. So you can be as tough as you want to. She got her own journey, but trying to fix her for. Just fix you. Don't worry about her. She gonna do her anyway. But what you think about the stuff you post? Thought provoking.
Come on, McLaughlin.
Yeah.
But if you think that's thought provoking, you need to follow me. Listen, I'm telling you this right now. This is what I tell everybody. Yeah. Before you give her half of everything, just give me $1,500, and I'll take care of everything else. I'm telling you. But, you know, I mean, people don't know how to maintain relationships, and most dudes don't know how to. They don't really understand women. Like I'm probably like the chairman of the I Love Black Women Club. I got a mama. I got 9 sisters. I got 3 daughters. I'm raising young black women, so like there's no hate in me when it comes to black women. And a lot of people who talk about black women don't got no sisters. I share the room with my sister, so like, come on, man, I understand this. But the thing is, though, people don't really differentiate the difference. Like, they don't differentiate.
Yeah.
Hey, who cares? My uncle said this. He said, you know, I'm from a long line of strong black women. Strong black women, the whole family. Oh, why they like that? Because they ain't never seen a man like me. They have horrible taste. Hey, I'm the answer to y'all prayers. So now, for me, everything else gonna change when it comes to the family. As a matter of fact, I asked the doctor why he slapped me. I had the umbilical cord around my neck. I said, man, take this off. Hey, what you hit me for, dog? And if you look at my baby picture, my hands up like this, like I'm ready to fight. I promise you this, I can't make this up. I need to edit this in the video and actually show the real picture of it, but it's just what it is. Do you talk to your female friends about like dealing with a black man? What advice do you give to your female friends about maintaining and dealing with a black man?
Because all of them deal with black men, so.
I do deal with it successfully, though. Everybody happy?
So that's what you rate being successful.
Yeah, success is picking what you want to do and doing it to the best of your ability.
By the time we make it in the room, the ice gonna be melted.
Oh, my bad, man. Hey, I like hot liquor. Put mine in the microwave. Get all that phlegm out my chest, you know? But that would be a good conversation to have, because you know, we finna go talk about dealing with women. And anything particular you want him to know about dealing with women?
He's a baby.
I feel like to listen more. Right.
Listen for what?
What you mean for what?
One of the biggest things in my book, right? I say listen to her, but don't listen to her. Because women really don't like being questioned. So you listen to her long enough to let her hear what you're saying, but don't ask her questions about what she say. I'm gonna give him that one. I'm gonna give him. I got it. So I'm like, man, how you? Cause I don't know how to do math. So well, what's a half? You know what I'm saying? A half is 36 grams or whatever it is. I said, hold on, dog.
14,
you just went from
14 whole 28.
I said, you just went from the metric system to the U.S. system. Easy.
Yeah.
You doing conversions right now. I ain't never think about it like that. So now look at these problems like that. And I'm teaching math, because I'm telling them math is life. Every math problem there's a solution. If you take the necessary steps, you can get the desired outcome.
Right.
So now that's the same thing in life. And now I just had to take it and make it applicable for them.
Yeah.
But that's why I wanted to be in the schools, and that's what I love to do. To get people who have never seen anything and only know things one way to get what they want to do.
You went to FSU. I went to UCF. I tell you what I learned in college. I learned people skills. I learned how to control myself in certain situations, how to move and talk to certain people. I didn't learn shit in college, academics, to me. Now looking back at it, academic wise, college wasn't, I didn't go to college for academics. I went to college to learn how to be a man. I learned how to be a man in college. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't grab that. Yeah, a lot of people, they need a little more than that.
But for the ones who, I mean, college ain't for everybody.
It ain't.
But
it ain't for about 70% of people. It ain't.
It's in those people, right? Those ones who are like, hey, the ones who you ain't made to go to college,
right?
But you know what it take to run? You know what it take to own a business?
It's harder. It's harder.
No, this is what it take to own a business. $155 in the idea. That's it. Once you teach people, like I'm gonna create a school. And this is ultimately my goal. Like the education, I hate the education system. The only reason I went to get it education system to learn, because there's some good stuff working.
Yeah.
So now I learn, but now when I create my own school, I'm going to pay these kids for their ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, now I'm paying you for your $100 a kid for an idea, and I'm gonna use your ideas. I got a team of people who trying to work your idea, and if they're working, you make 15% of it for the life of the idea. Like this, and you ain't did nothing but have the idea, and you getting paid to think. And now what happens when we get a generation of kids who are focused on thinking? That's the greatest ability.
They're here now. They're here now. We are pigeonholing them. We pigeonholing them. Just like how you said, I'm pushing my jet towards education. I don't want him to be no YouTuber and all this. The generation of thinkers are here now. We pigeonholing them because how we was raised. We was raised as structure. You do this and this comes. And you do this and that comes. This generation now, they don't give a fuck about none of that. They like, this is what I want to do. I don't give a fuck what I got to do to get there. I'm going to do it.
But check this out though. Like let's use plants, right? Let's use plants. We both know GMOs work.
Unfortunately.
GMOs
fertilize all that shit, but it ain't good for y'all.
Exactly. And to grow up too fast, you already know it's a problem. So we have to not harness them, but yes, harness them and guide them in the right direction. My daughter loves art.
But see, they got more access to the world than we ever had. We had to get access to books. We remember when the internet came about. We remember when niggas would be online, pick up the phone, whole internet cut off. These niggas now, it ain't like that, bro.
Nothing at all. They don't know nothing about dial-up.
I'm gonna be straight up. My jit, he got kicked out of school. He got in trouble in school. He got kicked. I got in trouble in school recently. Talking about who got the best pussy in class. He in 4th grade. Bro, you tell me you was in 4th grade trying to figure out who got the best pussy.
No, I wasn't.
Right. That's the access that these kids got now.
But we have to, and this is what I do as a parent, right? My daughter, I give it to her blood raw. Blood raw. We have blood raw conversations. Why? Because she told me 5th grade, I'm ambidextrous. No, she's not ambidextrous. That's both handed. I'm non-bilingual, not non-bilingual, non-binary. What is that? That's just something we were talking about in school.
Yeah, like
what? In 5th grade? You listening to somebody who don't know nothing about nothing tell you about non-binary. At no point am I gonna let anybody outwork me when it comes to my kids.
So, okay, I'm gonna ask you this: when you was younger, was you listening to your parents or was you listening to your peers?
Both.
You heard your parents.
Well, nah,
you heard the OGs. But were you taking everything they said to heart? or was you listening to your peers?
I did what I wanted to do.
Right, because you were listening to your peers.
Well, no, I did what I wanted to do because my mama told me what to do all the time. So when I'm outside your house, I'm doing what I want to do.
Right.
But I'm like Andre 3000. I ain't a hood nigga, but a nigga from the hood.
Yeah.
My mama stayed on me, so I turned out pretty good. Like, I appreciate what my mama was doing. You know, my mama from the backwoods of Georgia. The kids gone. And now they just gonna pound you. Like, y'all weren't built like that, man. You know, they ain't. We know mental toughness is not a thing. They weren't built like that. We got to take our wins as we go. And then look at Heritage. Look at Heritage.
But who drove us down that field?
No, it's not about who drove us down the field.
It's like what made me think about doing it, because I knew at that moment she was going for it. But this before all the sex and shit, because like at the end of the day, she was there for me when nobody was. She helped me get on my feet. She helped me when I came back from college. She was the only like person that was like, I'm gonna help you get on your feet. I'm gonna show you what the real world is like, what it is to work, what it is to provide for yourself. Like, don't get me wrong, my dad and my mom, they was there, but at that time being, they wasn't there how she was. She helped me get my first job.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
So you feel obligated to it?
I'm not gonna say I feel obligated to it. I just feel like ain't no other female in this day and age, in this world that we live in, is gonna do something like that. That's how I feel. These women, some women today, their mindset is different. They just, I feel as if, especially the young ones, like around my age and shit, they just want one thing. You got money, and what type of job you work. That's how they base you off of. How much money you make, what you do, and what type of car you drive. Really 3 things. And if you don't meet their criteria, they don't give a fuck about you. And then once you open up to them, they feel as if you soft, you weak. With her, I can open up to her. I've always was able to open up to her, and she didn't look at me no differently. Hell.
You ain't got no homegirls that you ain't try to hit, do you?
I hit one of my homegirls way back when.
I'm saying, like, you gotta have, if you got homegirls who genuinely care about you.
I don't care for homegirl. That was my homegirl.
But that can't be.
No, legit. That was my homegirl before we got together for
It's
real.
impossible to be friends with a woman, bro.
It's
gonna suck.
That was my homegirl.
How long can y'all be friends?
My best friend is a girl. I met her January.
Never slept with her.
2006. Never slept with her.
When you met her, you had no physical attraction to her.
I didn't listen. When I met her, she had on a coat, she had on a hoodie, and I was like, dang. When she came to my house and she took off her jacket, that's when I realized she was fine. I'm like, oh shoot. But I had already connected with her, and it's like, man, like, for me, my homegirls, I love them too much, dog. Like, I got sisters. Like, man, this is what I learned. Right? In coaching, you got to take the pieces that you got, put it together for a common goal. So, you can't have Derrick Henry and Adrian Peterson on the same team. But you can.
So you want me to get a lesser back?
No, you want to
have a good back and a okay back.
No, you get a good back and a good receiver. That means you don't need a good quarterback.
Yeah.
You got a good quarterback. The quarterback make up for everything. So now you can have some solid receivers and a solid, but if you got a good quarterback. But you got to take what you got, right, and create what you want. Let's just use basketball. If I got a big post, I need somebody to feed post.
Yeah.
And then when they double down the post, I need somebody to knock down the shot so that y'all can't double down the post. And now what you gonna do? You gonna win because that's what it's about.
Right.
If you ain't doing, if everything in your life, it ain't focused on winning, then what you doing it for? Like, having sex with somebody ain't winning for me. Like, how is this serving me? What is this doing to help me get to my goals and win?
So what you getting out of it? That's what you getting out of it. If I find somebody maybe close to that level, then I can see how my interest can be perked.
The question,
but if I can't find nobody close to that level, there's no need for me to even have no conversation. I'm gonna lose more dealing with you than I would have just been straight up.
The question is, what do you want? When you identify what you want, then you figure out how to get it. See, I know what I want. I know what I want. I want to wake up, take my kids to school. Might go play some golf.
Yeah.
And chill. I want to go to cigar lounge, talk trash, travel, talk, enjoy good food,
Yeah.
and get paid to do it. Go talk to some kids, coach, watch my kids grow up, be interactive with my kids' life, pick my kids up from school, cook dinner, go hang out, get paid to hang out. So now everything around me has to be around that. So I'm not wasting my time trying to do anything with anything other than that. So if you're not like, listen, I'm on Nefi team, and when Nefi going, that's where it's going, and I'm focused on my goal. So like I got tunnel vision. But if you're along my path, that means we cross paths for a reason. What are you good at? And how we both got something that we can benefit from each other. You know, like the people who I deal with, they like nobody wants to be in front of the camera. I don't mind being in front of the camera. So since I'm in front of the camera, right, it's somebody behind the camera. It's somebody saying, hey, hold your head up. It's somebody doing makeup. It's somebody doing this. It's somebody saying, hey, make sure you say this. Hey, it's remember your target audience when you're talking to them. So now I have these people around who don't want to be in front of the camera, but they know I'm going to say it. So not everything works together. And that's the key. Once you identify what you want, everything around you has to surround yourself with that. And if they ain't no path, like, come on, man, I ain't got time for that. Anybody who needs to focus. I'm focused. You don't see me. I really don't hang out at night times. I be asleep. But in the day, I'm chilling. But I'm enjoying my life. On any given day, I might just go to the beach and look at the water.
Why you home at night? If you can move like that, why you home? I know this is a boring ass city, but why you home?
Cause I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
So you can free. You can move how you want to move. If I can move how I want to move, I want to be home. What am I home for?
Good. I enjoy being home. I got four beautiful kids, right? So my son called me and say, Daddy, come pick me up. I don't want to be at grandma's house no more. I just want to chill with my daddy. Like, me and my son be riding in the car chilling, man. Why, Daddy? But why, Daddy? Hey, he training. He out there training. When I'm doing whatever I'm doing, he right there with me. Like, this is fun. I'm out there training my daughters, and now my mama say, hey, get your hands up, bend your knees. My son over there doing the same thing I be doing. So it's like, man, it's fun to me. Like, that's why I'm home, because I like enjoying my kids.